I love the shit out of money, and I didn't always feel that way, so I'm so grateful.
Totally. I was like at one point like really like anti-money and anti like people making money, and I've really changed my thoughts on that because it didn't serve me.
Hey, beautiful people. My name's Brittany.
And my name is Connor of Thriving Minimalist.
Thank you. And I'm really excited to have Conor on my channel today to talk about something that we really love.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Money.
It's money. And I did start this like Why I Love series, and I was super excited when we were talking about money the other day and realized we are freaking passionate about this topic and we want to share it with you. So I'm so excited that I get to have your perspective, which I think is a lot of our perspective. Yeah. In multiple ways on this channel. Yeah,
I'm really stoked to be talking about this subject because it keeps coming up again and again and again and again, especially in these more non-traditional communities that we run in. Yeah. This, I think, a misunderstanding about money. And maybe I can, if you don't mind, just
why don't you just
start by saying that making money is not the point of life, and I think we all know that, and I don't think anyone would argue that it is the point. I think that one of the most exciting things to be thinking about on a day-to-day basis is how to bring more joy and happiness and fulfillment into your world. And in order to bring happiness and joy and fulfillment into your world, sometimes that means reaching out to communities or taking care of other people or helping other people out when they're down. And so like when I say bringing joy and happiness into your life, it includes taking care of others. It includes thinking about other people. It includes thinking about the world at large. Money is just one tool. It's just one way that we can bring more joy and happiness into our world. And it's freaking awesome that it exists. And I know really that there's like some funny
system.
It's badass. And I know there's some funny like, you know, issues with like fiat currency, and there's so many different things that we can talk about that are issues around money. But the practicality of money existing is so kick-ass.
It's really cool. It's a universal value system. Like we decide that things have a certain amount of value in this universal currency that we can all access, which means that like I don't have to try to find something that is like that you need for me to be able to get my good from you.
Totally.
One thing I want to mention, just as an overall theme, is that like we love sharing about what inspires us and what excites us. And I think that we've always had pretty cool relationships with money, you and I, but I also definitely have felt mine shift over the last couple of years and over the time we've been linking up and doing really badass shit in the world, and a lot of it involving money. And I'm so excited to share from that space. And I understand that money can be a loaded topic, just like politics can be a loaded topic, and you know, birth control can be a loaded topic. Just these like random things that have become controversial topics over time, just because of the way that they've been brought up and the nature of them. And I don't think it has to be that way. I think we can have any relationship with any subject that we want. And I've realized how much loving money and appreciating it in my life has served me like over and over again. Right. So I think that we're eager to share about, you know, why we really love money and why it adds so much value to our life, just like we love sharing about any other topic. Yeah, I love that. And I think that this sometimes common misunderstanding, particularly I've noticed in these more alternative or non-traditional communities around money, is like if you're making money, then you're not contributing to the world, or if you're making money, then it must be coming from some kind of conniving way. Money is associated with evil or greed or egoism, and just like I can totally understand why there's a connection there. And I also think it's really important to say that that is not true for us. It is just so not true. It's the opposite. And I love imagining the money that I'm making contributing positively to the world. And we have so many examples of this. Yeah, and we love being successful and earning a lot of money. And we love doing that you know, like, but through sharing our love with the world.
Right,
and
doing it in really positive ways.
And then we love investing
exactly.
in badass people and badass concepts, ideas, things to bring more of that into the world.
Yeah.
And I think that investing in things that you're passionate about and you believe in, that you want to see more of in the world, is like the best thing that you can do with your money.
So powerful. You know, there's that term, like, put your money where your mouth is. And a lot of people will, you know, have ideas about things like, you know, what they want to contribute to or what they want to see more of in the world. But are we putting our money towards those things? And sometimes we are, and sometimes we're not. But we want the world to change, we want this to be different and that thing to be different or whatever. Yeah. And one way, it's not the only way, but one way that we can make a huge impact is economically, with our economic footprint in the world, and supporting people that you believe in and that you love, rather than saying like, hey, that's not good because you made money. Say, hey, I see that you're doing good, here's some money because I want you to keep being able to do it.
Yeah, and because you're enhancing my life with the value that you provide.
Right.
And we love doing that. Like, a lot of things are really important to us. Massage is really important to us.
Oh man, yeah.
So we love paying for massage.
And the fact that a masseuse exists, like, I so want to support healers,
for
instance, you know, as a genre. Healers in the world, especially people that use touch and use their energy, and, you know, like, a good masseuse is worth, priceless.
They put a price to tell me how much and I'll pay.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and like, we've invested in so many things like that over time, like health coaching. Heck yeah,
right.
I want to invest in that.
Because, like, I want to take care of myself.
Yeah.
Myself to the world.
Yeah, and just like when I find somebody that, like, I really believe in what they're doing, I'm just like, I want all their products. Like, I want all their stuff because I want to be inspired by them, and I want to incorporate what's working for them in my own way in my life.
And I want to see more of that in the world.
Yeah.
And I just have found that it's such a wonderful feeling to make money from something that I'm really passionate about and believe in, and then take that money and give it to someone else that I'm really passionate about and believe in, like, what they're doing. And this is like a beautiful cycle. It's a beautiful way to support each other, rather than you know, this alternative of working for someone or a company that maybe you do not agree with their value system. And then taking that money and spending it in a place, again, where maybe you don't agree with the value system or it doesn't support you in any way, because there's like a nose to the grindstone, like, money is hard, life is kind of difficult, jobs suck attitude. And I'm not saying that that's you, but I'm seeing that I have felt that over time, especially from communities like minimalist communities, frugal living communities, plant-based diet communities, spiritual communities, alternative communities in general, where money has been a little bit kind of demonized, and, you know, jobs have been kind of looked down on.
Yeah, I definitely feel like, I'm so glad you brought that up, because I think it's like this odd common perspective, or like, I want to say misconception, but I think that we can believe whatever we want, but like, is that belief serving you?
Right. And
I think we've found that the opposite belief is really serving us, which is just that, like, we love abundance. Money's another form that it comes in. It's great to share our abundance in the ways that feel really fun, and we keep it simple, you know, like, a lot of our minimalist philosophies are just about, like, how can we keep this simple? And our same, like, abundance-based, love-based philosophies apply to money.
Yeah, we're not super interested in buying, you know, really expensive, like, fancy stuff, but we are really interested in buying things that support our lifestyle, that make us feel good, that just, like, make things easier. Gosh, like, we just bought this $500 camera that we're using now to record this video.
So badass.
Because it's so badass. It's like, it makes the video look so much better. Like, it's a benefit to you because you get to, like, see us more, you know, you get to be here more with us. It's easier to use. We just love it, and we love having this sleek, like, camera. Yeah. You know, and I don't know, I just, like, it really excites me that I generated that income to buy this camera from this. Like, this is how, you know, we make money in the world, is we share our life, and we share our lifestyle, we share our love, we try and support people, we
encourage them to find and share their passions, because it feels so good.
And I don't think that there's any limit to this. Like, this is unlimited.
Oh my gosh,
and
we have just tapping into this.
Many people have been taught that there's only, like, someone's got to take out the garbage, or someone's got to do this thing, or someone's got to do that thing, and that's awesome, because somebody wants to do those things, and if they don't, then those jobs will cost a lot of money. Like, you will be paid a lot of money because nobody wants to do it,
right.
And that will make it so that somebody wants to do it. So we don't ever have to worry about there not being enough of the good stuff to go around.
Yeah, it's like, we don't need to fall into like fear-based thinking or scarcity mentality.
No,
if we want to live
don't need
abundant lives,
just believe it and do it.
I want to talk about how Connor and I both sell programs, you know, programs that we've created.
So proud of.
We're so proud of them. We promote them because we believe in them. And they're all geared towards like helping people find their passion, find more self-love, and to be able to continue on their unique journey. And then we created one together too, which is, I'm like the most proud of out of anything I've ever created, and it's about doing that but in your relationships. And we earn a lot of income from these along with other things that we do, and it's felt so amazing to see that build over time. And what we've been doing with that is investing in ourselves, in growing our business, in being able to share with you guys, and then investing in other people that we believe in. And it's so fun to bring on a team of badasses who not only enhance our business, they enhance your lives because we're able to give more, and they enhance their lives.
They get to do something that they're truly passionate about, that they really believe in, that contributes to them and therefore contributes to the world, because a happier you is a happier world. A happier me is a happier world.
And we want to keep investing in our communities, which is why when we put up job listings, we put them out on our channels, and we're like, hey, you guys who are awesome, like, let's do this more together. And then we get super passionate people who are like, I don't even care, like, I don't need to be paid, just like, let me like contribute with you. And we're like, no, like, we want to pay you. How much do you want?
Good,
like, we want it to feel awesome.
Let's do this thing. Let's all make money together. Let's all live a life of abundance together.
And then we're really investing in our communities. Like, over and over again, and we're making them more sustainable, and we're making them so that they can really thrive. We don't want to like hold anything down.
Like when we see one of our brothers or sisters or whatever, you know, making money, and we like demonize that or like call them out and say like, hey, like, you should be doing that for free because like it's based in morality. It's like, what do you, like, it should cost money because it is something that is valuable and good in the world, you know? Like, these people need your support. They need to be supported financially, and they need other support too, but money is, it's one of those things that we just kind of like, you can live life without money. There's no question, you can. But do you want to? I don't want to, and I don't think that many people do. And we can really support each other by funding each other, by buying products, or supporting people financially who are putting good into the world, rather than saying, well, you know, you're using this good cause to make money on, and that is therefore bad. That doesn't really make much sense, as opposed to like these other causes, these other things that, you know, aren't really supporting the world, maybe like in a love-based kind of way that I think these other people are really coming from, and just trying to do their thing.
I feel like there's another thing I want to mention, and like, I don't want to like, I know that's a big topic and we don't have to go deep into it, but if you are wanting, like, if you're watching this and you're like, yeah, that really jives with me, but I just don't feel abundant in that way right now, or if like money brings up fear in you, one thing that's been amazing in my life is just envisioning like my ideal, like what I would love my life to look like. It doesn't even have to specifically be money, but like, what is the abundance? What would it feel like? What would my life look like? And I really think that opening up to the possibilities and not being stuck in like, I can't have this because I don't have enough, or like, that would be cool but I can't, like, that's not for me, that's for someone else. It's a really great place to start.
Yeah, and again, like, money it's just a tool. It's just one tool that's out there that we can access and use. And I say, you know, let's really use all the tools at our disposal to build an awesome, epic, and powerful existence.
And you can use whichever ones are fun for you. We wanted to share a little bit about why money is awesome in our lives, and like, whoa, it's just, I love the shit out of money, and I didn't always feel that way, so I'm so grateful.
Totally. I was like at one point like really like anti-money and anti like people making money, and I've really changed my thoughts on that because it didn't serve me. So I
have so much I could say on this topic.
Yeah.
And I just like really appreciate the space to talk about some of the things that
Yeah.
are in my heart, because
There's so much to
there's a
say.
lot in there for me. I've done a lot of thinking around this subject, and it comes mostly from all like personal experience.
Yeah. Well, I'd
Yeah.
love to talk more about it another time, and also
Totally.
like Connor has really great videos about this topic on his
thanks.
channel, and we'll put up a link to that playlist, and
Yeah.
I'm just like really grateful that we could share some of that on here too,
too.
because I haven't talked about it much in this way specifically. And yeah, it's just a freaking pleasure. I love this guy too. If you want to see videos on our relationship and
Where we kiss more.
yeah, and talk about hooking up with other people and fun things,
Mm-hmm.
you can check out our channel here.
Much love to you. Mwah.
Bye.